Hi, I'd like to share a teaching tool with you called the Coach to Everywhere. This is a powerful metaphor that illustrates the relationship of spirit, mind, body, and emotions. So let's begin. The coach represents the body, the driver represents the mind, and the horse represents the emotions. Now, the driver represents that aspect of the mind that can think, ponder, plan, and perform feats of logic. It controls the emotions with the reins of imagination. The true master of the coach is spirit. But do you ever have those days where you forget about spirit? You forget your oneness, your divinity within? I know I do. On those days we forget, the driver thinks they're in charge. And that could be dangerous. What they do is they listen to the passenger in the back seat. You know how we all have that backseat driver in the back of the mind, says those things like, "Are you sure you can do this? I don't think this is going to get done on time. Are you really qualified?" They're based on error beliefs from the past. They're false beliefs that are not true, but we're still believing them. That's what comes up to the driver, and that's what the driver's thinking now. The driver has one intention, and that's to get where it's going, to get there fast, and to have some fun along the way. So it does one of two things. It either whips the horse into a frenzy through the reins of imagination, or gets totally distracted by the scenery and gets lost and ends up somewhere like Montana and says, "How the heck did I get here?" Our real work is to build that relationship with spirit, that through daily dedicated spiritual practice, we listen to that still small voice of intuition. And then we have a calmness, we have an awareness, we have a sense of purpose and direction on where we're going. Along the way, we meet neighbors. And a neighbor could be a coworker, a spouse, an actual neighbor. And they say things like, "Are you sure you're qualified for this? I don't think this is going to get done on time. Are you sure this is a good idea?" They're repeating what we're already believing. But what happens is we get upset with them because they said it and we don't want to hear it. And so what we tend to do is avoid them and hide from them and end relationships because of them. We block them on social media. We do anything to get away from them. But when we're connected with spirit, we know that this is an opportunity to do healing work. We can listen to them and do our healing work and forgiveness work. Now, along the way, we receive wonders, those unexpected blessings, those things that pop up just when we needed them. And the more grateful we are for them, the more we continue to receive them. So along the path to everywhere, we also receive signs and guidance. Someone tells us about a class to take or a book to read. That's exactly what we needed in that moment. And the path to everywhere leads me home, back to the universal heart, back to spirit. That's the coach to everywhere. I hope you enjoyed this. Blessings to you on your spiritual journey.